Trump is now afraid to regret his intestines. As of April 2nd, this battle has been going on for a month. The old beauty didn't get much benefit. We have a dilemma. Before the war, the May coalition army made public remarks, threatening to overpower Iran within 72 hours. I wanted to rely on bombardment to make a quick decision. But the reality is very slap in the face. It's been a month now. The three core goals of the US military are to overthrow the Iranian regime, control of the Strait of Hormuz, destroy Iran's underground nuclear and missile facilities. Now none have been achieved. Instead, he dragged himself into a long-term consumption station. According to the World Wide Web, Trump recently made a public statement. Even though the Strait of Hormuz is it's still closed, he would also immediately end military action against Iran. As soon as these words come out, it's not about good intentions. It is obvious that Trump has conceded. He knew better than anyone else. This is being used by the American people, a war of aggression scolded as a war of demons. Keep playing. Only let America and himself, trapped in the forbidden territory of hegemonic decline. The reason is clear. This year is the US midterm elections. Lost the war. In addition to the rising tide of domestic anti-war, Trump's approval rating will collapse directly. Can my personal political future be preserved in the future? Previously, the US V Corner also said that if you have to use military force, forcibly open the Strait of Hormuz. It will take at least 4-6 weeks. But that's just the US military unilateral hubris. It's like saying before the war that you can subdue Iran in 3 days. It's an unrealistic fantasy. With the US military currently deployed in the Middle East, Air Force, even with the addition of the Marines who have been transferred one after another, 82nd Airborne Division, Delta Force. Don't talk about 4-6 weeks. Even if you give the US military another 4-6 months, don't even try to open the Strait of Hormuz. This sea is dangerous. Iran has long laid a net. Once the US military really launched a ground operation, what awaits them will only be more casualties of soldiers. The price may even be a defeat. You end up with no return? So for the United States, now might be the end of this. The final window of aggression. If you continue to fight, frontline casualties will only increase. The strategic goal remains out of reach. Go big. The global hegemony of the United States will be seriously shaken. Smaller, Trump's own political career would be doomed. Stop now. Trump can still find a decent step. Claims to have destroyed a large number of Iranian naval vessels, Air Force installations and military targets. Withdrawal under the banner of victory. This is the best outcome he can choose. None of them. Of course, some people will also question Trump. Is this a smoke bomb? While talking about a ceasefire, while sending more troops to the Middle East, I personally hope it's just a smoke bomb. Because as long as the US military takes this step, we'll repeat the responsibility for the Vietnam War. Completely trapped in the Iranian battlefield, the decline of American hegemony will also accelerate. After all, if Trump dares to fight this war, he was never afraid of Iran's missiles and military. It's about a senseless war of attrition. Destroy your political future. More afraid of the collapse of American hegemony in their own hands. The madness of convincing Iran in 72 hours. How arrogant. How embarrassing is the attitude of the active ball ceasefire now? This battle has been fought until now. There is no real winner, only the helplessness of hitting a swollen face and making a fat man. And a lose-lose ending in the end. Trump can only say that he brought it upon himself. I can't be cowardly